how much better this week is as we get ready to go. KJ and Cam up on the starter stand helping him out. Ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. They look the field over, and this one's a good start. Green flag is out. Our first feature event is underway.
And a great job by Mason Silva to get a good jump on the start-finish line. He'll take a half a car length advantage over Jase Chaber down the back straightaway. Luka Dib trying to punch his way into the middle. Does not have the momentum. Is going to try the outside groove. Will settle it behind for the third position. 3 wide at the stripe. Silva leads at lap 1.
The center of the lane opened up, and Luka Dib took advantage. Chaber sliding back a little bit on the inside as Luka Dib goes to the top of the field. The 31 of Mason Silva right up on his tail. Takes a look down to the inside, but Dib is able to shut the door down the front straightaway.
Top 3 nose to tail into the second corner, and Luka Dib is looking for a win at number 3 on the season. David Bernier, though, quickly finds himself on the current podium as Onger hits pit side. Dib leads off of the second corner. Stacked up double wide behind him are Bernier and Silva.
Bernier down to the inside, takes over the number 2 spot as Silva hangs up top as they come off of turn number 2. Side by side down into 3. Bernier's got the advantage. Silva settles in right behind as they hit the corners. They come off of 4. Silva back to the outside, but doesn't have enough, and he settles back into the 3 spot.
Top 4 now, nose to tail, as the field starts to stretch themselves out around the 3rd mile. And Dib has a comfortable 2-car length advantage over David Bernier into the 4th and final corner. We are at lap 5. 10 more laps to go, and Luka Dib is starting to settle in here as he heads to the back straightaway.
Bernier's hit second down the back straightaway, takes a look down to the inside. Dib is able to shut the doors. They hit turn number 3. They come off of 4. Here comes the 30 of Bernier back down to the inside. Not enough room, and while he jockeys up and down the racetrack looking for some room, Mason Silva has closed in on that battle, and it's a 3-car fight at the top of the leaderboard.
Bernier takes a peek to the inside, then goes outside. Now goes back in on Dib, who's able to cross over and shut the door once more into the second corner. Bernier is not finding anywhere to go. Dib putting a little bit of a chokehold on the 30 of Bernier into 3 and 4.
Single file off the corner, 8 laps down, 7 to go, and Dib continues to hold on at the top of the field while the 30 of Bernier sits about 2-car lengths back off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch they go. They've opened up a nice, comfortable 14-car length advantage back to 4th place of Jase Chaber as they hit 3 and 4.
Dib will lead the pack across the start-finish line and will lead at lap number 9. Bernier still searching for a tunnel to go through, and he'll try the inside. Dib able to shut the door just barely. Bernier trying to escape outside. Doesn't have it. Tries inside and might have something there. Dib floating outside. We are at lap 10 into the back straightaway.
And down the backstretch, Bernier finally decides to make his move. Dave Bernier runs out of room, slides up as he just about misses the back bumper of Luka Dib. Dib now has a 2-car length advantage once again with 4 laps remaining, and Mason Silva is closed right up on the back bumper of David Bernier.
But Dib, though, still setting himself and Bernier apart by just about a car length and a half. We are at lap 12. Dib sets the pace with the top 3 in a bit of a breakaway from Chaber in 4th. Martin and Satterlund rounding out the field. Twin 6 next time by. 2 more circuits to go.
Bernier trying to line up Dib. Dib slides high off of turn number 4. Bernier takes a peek down to the inside, down onto 1, gets a nose up underneath, but Dib is able to shut the door as they roll down into turn number 3.
White flag will be shown the next time by. Dib trying to hang on to the inside. Bernier does not have the momentum. He'll settle it back behind into 1 and 2. White flag in the air and a caution out. Martin and Satterlund spin around just beyond the second corner, and we are going to have those your favorite 3 words.
Come off of turn number 4 the next time by. Cam looks the field over. Up on the throttle they come, waves a green flag. We're back underway, and a drag race down into turn number 1. Dib on the inside, Bernier up top, and Martin goes around once again. We're right back under yellow. This time she makes contact with Jase Chaber. Chaber getting caught up in that one, and we are right back under yellow.
One more time. Dib looking to get a good jump on the hard-charging Bernier when they come to green. Cam gives them the emerald. This looks a good restart. and we are back underway, and this time it's Bernier peeking out by a nose into the second corner.
Into the second corner they come, and down the backstretch, and now Mason Silva makes it a three-car fight at the top of the field. Dib sets the pace. Silva down to the inside of Bernier as the white flag unfurls. One more time around for the 13 of Luka Dib. Silva now up to second. Satterlund trying to make his bid for the podium. Settles back in behind Bernier.
Dib separates himself by 3 car lengths from Mason Silva. Mason trying to take a peek to the inside, but it's not going to be enough as Luka Dib picks up his 3rd win in 2024. Mason Silva comes back for second. David Bernier with a great run and finish out on the podium. Let's turn the microphone back on. David was giving you everything he had, a little bit more throughout the race. How were you able to hold him off?
Just trying to hug the corners and stay to the bottom. I got loose a couple times. He was catching up, but I still managed to keep in front and catch the win.
That first caution you certainly didn't need. What's going through your mind when you're trying to manage something like that where you don't need it, but you're giving it anyway?
Yeah, that was definitely not what I needed, but I just tried to win the starts and hold up to the end of the race.
Your 3rd win of the year. Now there's a lot of people that go behind this car that you need to thank.
Yeah. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my grandparents, DDM Setup and Maintenance, Diggers Landscaping, Barrington Automotive, Snap-on, Hennius Carol Lombardo, and Walsh's Auto Service.
All right, look at it back in victory lane. That first restart really, really good. You were fast. Everyone else is just a little bit faster.
Yeah, they just got a little bit more motor than me, but other than that, good race, fun racing with them, all clean racing.
There's a lot of work that goes into this car, a lot of people that you get a shout out.
Yeah, first of all, got to thank Kyle for the setup, Rich Helger for bringing the car out every week, Richie Helger Racing, Edward G. Worry Trucking, A&B Excavation and Concrete, MFR Mahoney Family Racing, Sid's View, Sharp Improvements, All American Seal Coat and Dumpsters, Northeast Paving, and I think that's about it.
Mom, Dad, they bring you up here every week. I know you say that quite often.
Yeah, my mom and dad and my grandma and grandpa.
Mason Silva, a great run for second place. And David Bernier, nothing to complain about. A 3rd place finish for you. And like we were just talking about with Luka, you were giving him everything, and then the caution came out. Mason able to beat you up, but overall, another great race.
Yeah, it was good. It was just a clean race. Just trying to fight for the first, but podium's good too.
There's a lot of people that go into this that you need to thank.
I'd like to thank McDonald Industries, Greco Ford, Nest Security, Jay's Fine Pizza. I'd like to thank Portside. I would like to thank Comtank, my dad, my mom, and my grandfather, my grandma, and Mike McGinn, and Chris Dumont, and everyone that's here to watch me today.
All right, David.